Good morning, everyone. For this week, we're going to be learning about the algorithm. And today, we're just going to be focusing on addition algorithm with no trading. So let's get started. So when we're plussing two 4-digit numbers together, there are a number of steps you need to take. The first step is you need to place the numbers one on top of the other, lining up the tens and the ones. Then, step 2, you need to add the ones and write the answer under the ones. Step 3, you need to add the tens and write the answer under the tens. Step 4, you need to add the hundreds and write the answer under the hundreds. And lastly, you need to add the thousands and write the answer under the thousands, and then step 6 is to check your answer. Now I'm going to show you an example. So the first thing we're going to do here is I've lined up my numbers one on top of the other. So all the ones are together, all the tens are together, all the hundreds are together, and all the thousands are together. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add our ones together. So we're going to plus 8 and 1, and that's going to be 9. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our tens together. So we've got 2 tens and 6 tens. So I'm going to plus 2 and 6 together, which is going to be 8. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my hundreds. So I've got 3 hundreds and I have 4 hundreds. So 3 hundreds plus 4 hundreds is 7 hundreds. Lastly, I need to plus my thousands together. So I need to plus 4 thousands and 1,000 together. So 4 plus 1 is 5. Then I can go back and I can check my answer and just make sure that it's all correct. So the answer to this question is 5,789. Now I'm going to show you how to add a 5-digit number together, and it's very similar steps. The only thing we're doing is we're adding an extra place value column in. So step 1, again, I need to place the numbers one on top of the other, lining the tens and the ones. Step 2, I need to add the ones and write the answer under the ones. Step 3, I need to add the tens, and then I need to write the answer under the tens. Step 4, I need to add my hundreds and then write my answer under the hundreds. Step 5, I need to add my thousands, and then I put the answer under the thousands. Then step 6, add the 10,000. So this is an extra column. And then write the answer under the 10,000s column. Then I need to check my answer. So now I'm going to show you an example of a 5-digit number. So watch very carefully. So the first thing I've done is I've lined up my numbers one on top of the other. So the ones are together, the tens are together, the hundreds are together, the thousands and 10,000s are together. So I'm going to start from the right side. So I'm going to plus my ones together first. So I've got 2 ones and 2 ones. So I'm going to add 2 plus 2, which is 4. The next thing I need to do is I need to add my tens together. So I've got 4 tens and 4 tens. So 4 plus 4 is 8, or 8 tens. Next, I need to add my hundreds together. So I've got 5 hundreds and 2 hundreds. So 5 plus 2 is 7. Then I need to add my thousands. So I have 1,000 and 3,000. So 1 plus 3 is 4, which is also 4,000s. Then I need to add my 10,000s. So I've got 6 10,000s and I have 2 10,000s. So 6 plus 2 makes 8, or 10,000s. So my answer is 84,784. Now I'm going to show you how to add a decimal number together. Now, like I've said in previous lessons, decimals is very similar to adding money. So watch very carefully. So you need to place the numbers one on top of the other, lining all the place values together, so adding the tens and the ones. Step 2 is you need to add the hundredths first. So this is this number here. Add the hundredths together and write the answer below. Step 3 is you need to add the tenths together. So that's this column here. And then you need to write the answer in the tenths column. And you also need to place the decimal point just after that. Step 4 is you need to add the ones and write the answer under the ones. Then you need to add your tens together and then write the answer in the tens. And then step 6 is to check your answer. Now I'm going to show you an example of a decimal question. Now, like I said before, it's very similar to money, so just watch very carefully. So I've already lined up my two numbers together, so all the place values are together. So my hundredths are together. My tenths are together, my ones are together, and my tens are together. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add our hundredths. So I've got 3 hundredths and 1 hundredth, and that makes 4. The next step I need to do is I need to add my tenths. So I have 4 tenths and 3 tenths, and that makes 7 tenths. Then what I need to do is I need to put my decimal point in. The next thing I need to do is I need to add my 1. So I've got 2 ones and 1 1, and that makes 3 ones. The next thing I need to do is I need to add my tens. So I've got 6 tens and 3 tens. So 6 tens plus 3 tens is 9 tens, or 90. So now what I need to do is I need to check my answer. So my answer is 93 and 74 hundredths. I hope you've all enjoyed watching this video. So now what you need to do is you need to go onto Google Classroom, click on today's activity in the Google Doc, and you need to complete the questions. Now there's 3 sections. The first one is they are must-do ones. Those are the ones you have to do. The second one is that you can do if you want. And then the third section is ones that are more challenging and are optional, and are also ones that where you can make your own. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please all stay safe. Bye.